All right, welcome back, everyone, to Total Nonstop Impact. Impact talk for Impact fans. How about some turning point talk for Impact fans tonight? Fresh from the live event, we got Mr. Front Row Bill joining me tonight.
Hello. Welcome, everybody. It's quite a time in TNA after the live show of Impact last night and tonight. So I'm sure the people will be ready to talk about it.
Yeah. And I want to thank, before we get started, I want to thank everyone for joining me for the live reaction. We had some great numbers from that. Lots of different opinions. And like I said, people are like, apologizing for like being all fired up. It's like, man, it's fans being fans. It's like we allow all opinions here. Just be respectful of each other's opinions. That's the only thing we ask. We have different opinions at times. We don't always agree on the same things. It is what it is, So welcome to the show. We had Turning Point tonight. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, a little Silver holding down the Twitch there. People were upset last night. Yeah,
Team Twitch.
Lots of emotions flowing. There we got Zach Bonifer in there. Swag fan, what is up? Gary Rossetti, Kent Jones. And it looks like Kent Jones is one of our newer subs, so welcome. I saw that on the dashboard last night as I was looking over stuff. So welcome, Kent. So as we get started, you guys know what to do. Smash that like button, smash that sub button, ring that bell for notifications. Not too much. I was going to say we typically start with some news, but I really don't have any news. Other than
not a ton of news since yesterday, although I will because I'm sure someone would bring it up. But I heard after last night, J-Bone, you were talking so glowingly. I think your favorite dirt sheet guy sounded very hurt over his interactions with TNA, which was quite amusing.
Oh, that's funny. People giving it to him?
Well, no. It was just a little crying about didn't like being we're a dirt sheet that covers wrestling, and they didn't like they claimed they were being fed storyline news instead of real news. It's so comical to even hear that sentence come out of someone's mouth.
Yeah. It is. We saw some. They didn't say who was going to show up tonight as far as the Rascals, but we did get a.
Hold on, because before we get into our TNA news, we should say, because there was some news tonight about someone that's been pretty much on most TNA shows lately, was representing TNA in the NXT angle at the showdown.
Oh, that's
Jack Ryder's back in the WWE.
He appeared tonight. So is he? I mean, is he back there for good?
He acted like the impression is he's sticking around, at least for the time being. Because you never know with him.
I heard he faced LA Knight in the John Cena tournament.
Correct.
Woo
woo woo.
Eli, that's funny. Oh man. This makes me all giddy just to know that SRS is crying. It's makes me happy inside.
That
what a baby. All right. Well, he can't take facts. You know, he can't handle the truth. It's facts here. All right. Yeah, so awesome for the artist formerly known as Matt Cardona, or I don't know. I guess they called him Zach. I guess they called him Zack Ryder on the show.
Oh yeah, he was 100% Zack Ryder.
The merch I saw. Well, yeah, he's gonna lose, unless it's some other massive name. They're gonna stick with the local talent. Or their own talent, I should say.
Local talent, the local WWE talent,
the local to their brand. Pardon the expression, but yeah, it's
and you spoke of our good friend, a new member here in Ken Jones. I like the comment there. Everyone's just mad because they got worked with Mike Santana no showing. I love that they worked the internet. I think that's fantastic. That's what's funny. Like, that's what I would do. Work the dirt sheets. That's what they're there for.
Yeah.
Once again, they're not real news.
No.
Like, they make money off of wrestling promotions. So guess what? It's fair to go back at them and generate your storylines through them. I'm 100% on board with that.
Yeah.
A bastion of trying to be a real journalist. Please. Real journalism. You got to get multiple sources. FYI. He doesn't do that.
Right. Yeah. And that's what we try to do here. You know, if we're going to come up with some breaking news, we try to make sure it's legit first. And I was going to say, I did see that Zack Ryder's got 3 shirts in the WWE shop.
Atta guy, make that money.
Selling that merch.
He's got action figures to buy.
Hell yeah. He's got a podcast to run, folks. So yeah, we'll try to keep you guys updated as far as what his future is, if it was a one and done, if he's back with the WWE. I mean,
because I was actually thinking about it tonight. Like, I'm like, no Cardona on last night's live show, and then he wasn't advertised for this show, and I'm like, he's been on every loop. It was kind of a surprise.
Yeah.
So, but then, like, I heard somebody say it during the show. It's like, oh, guess who just showed up on SmackDown?
Yeah. Yeah. So we'll see. Now, I also heard in the live reaction chat when people started talking about it here and there, that he was due for a signing or a TNA signing tomorrow. So I don't know. You know,
he might be there. Hey, Matt Cardona and Zack Ryder, were they ever seen in the same place?
Ooh. You know, I don't think so, Bill.
How about him if he starts pulling double duty in both companies?
Oh my God. That would be some news. Because as far as I know, since he's been on the indie scene doing, you know, he was doing a few dates with AEW. I think he did MLW. I don't know, but he did a bunch of indies. He's
made the rounds.
He's been all over the place, and he hasn't had a contract with anyone. It's been pretty much a handshake deal. So it's like the guy's money. He's making it happen. I'm proud of him. It's really something. So yeah, we'll see. We'll keep you guys updated. Good for you. But yeah. So was there anything else, Bill?
I think that's about as much news in the last 24 hours as we can.
Pretty much. Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah, the only thing I didn't write down any notes for was the injury report. I know they had another one tonight, and I couldn't tell you what.
A shocker. Well, somebody didn't compete in the show tonight due to injury.
Who was that?
Knockouts Tag Championship, J-Bone. No Tessa.
Oh, that's right. She's not cleared. Interesting. Why isn't... Was she... She just had a match, didn't she?
Well,
She faced Gia Miller.
Oh yeah, well that was a month ago.
Yeah.
But she did not say. She just said that she's not cleared. But we don't know what. So we'll have to pay attention to the BioFlex injury report. Find out
something. Who knows? Who knows? And maybe that was just kind of a last minute thing as a surprise to have someone take her place.
At the debut, well, the re-debut.
Yeah.
After we saw last night.
Yeah. What's her name? Mila Moore.
Yes.
And it was very interesting when she was coming out. And Matthew Raywald, I was in sync with Matthew Raywald. He was like, "There's something going on. She doesn't look like she's in wrestling gear."
Oh, I said that as soon as she came out. I'm like, "That ain't no gear."
Yeah,
there's heels.
Yeah. Well, I didn't see the heels, but the top was very fashionable. The pants were all glittery. It was very interesting. So I was like,
but if anyone could pull it off, it's Tessa.
Yeah. Yeah. I was like, oh, maybe it is something different that she's going to wrestle in. I don't know.
Hold on here, J-Bone. We do got a super chat from Bell's Boy. Thank you with the $20 super chat, Bell's Boy. Evening, gentlemen. Here are my takes. Kaz is behind this lock, stock, and barrel. This is the Bully Ray, Aces, and Eights storyline all over again. This show delivered, unlike last night, Crap Fest, and the NXT angle improved. Good night. To the point, Bell's Boy. To the point. But already, silver lining, he enjoyed tonight's show a lot more than he did yesterday. So.
Well, that's good. That's good. Yeah.
When you take an action like, well, there's two things are the big topics from yesterday. It's both obviously the Santana losing the belt so quickly, Kazarian winning it, and then the NXT angle. And they're both things that get people very fiery. The Santana, just like the main event booking always gets people. I think nearly my entire time as a TNA fan, it always gets people talking. Because when guys win, don't win, or whoever wins the title. And then obviously the NXT angle has always been decisive. I think it's now very tangible that it's a success. Like overall, it's a success. But you may not be fans of it because certain guys win, don't win, come over, don't come over. But no, all valid things to critique.
Oh, sure.
Could even say you could be critical.
Oh, there's that word. There's that word.
You dare.
Yeah, Lil Silver in the Twitch talking about possible heel turn for Ava. Yeah, I smell something happening. It'd be like, oh, that's
tonight seemed a little different than she was last night. I'll agree to that.
Yeah. Well, Santino was fired up. He was fired up.
Well, he went through a whole spiel about protecting all those doorways, and guess what? Didn't happen.
It didn't help. No.
So I don't know. Our man there is I don't know about Santino.
He's going through hard times, as someone famously once said.
Hard times.
They even got dropped right in front of his well, I don't know. You think he's still that future son-in-law? I don't know.
Well, there was a little, there was a little there. I don't know. He's got issues.
Yeah. Stacks seemed
Come on, Stacks. You're
he
smarter than this. Hanging with Robbie E, going against the father-in-law. Oh, come on.
And that what's his name? Brooks
Jensen.
Yeah, Brooks Jensen. Jeez, come on. Someone in the chat said I thought it looked like Moxley. I was like, oh, that'd be different. That'd be quite different. Oh man, what a night. All right, let's start here. So tonight's TNA Turning Point from a sold out Full Sail University. Great to see. 600, almost 630 tickets sold, something to that, close to that. John Palmer says, could Ariana be behind this?
Well, maybe. You never know.
Everybody's
a suspect, J-Bo.
It is. Everyone is. Even Kaz is. Well,
we need Benoit Blanc. Figure this mystery out.
He got King Kaz even got beat down tonight too. So who knows?
But he also got up first, so I don't know. Was it a real beatdown, or was he? What is it? A cell job? I don't put him out of the possibility of being involved in this.
Yeah, we'll see. All right, so we started on the countdown with Mance Warner, the hometown man, and Jake something in a triple threat. I was like, oh, that's interesting. And it's still to this day, and I know I've said it before, but it's worth repeating how over the hometown man is. And all it took was a gimmick change.
Sometimes that all it takes, you catch lightning in a bottle. But it is funny. I talked about this before. I felt like they were toying with the idea with a different wrestler.
Yeah.
And they were announcing him from hometowns, like each town as their guy.
Okay.
But then they took a whole thing and like used a mask and really embraced it. Yeah. And sometimes that's what gets you over. Like we've seen Eric Young do stuff like that in the company before. Like you gotta take swings. Sometimes it'll be a miss and it ain't gonna work. And you'll realize it and it will go down in flames. But sometimes it works. And that's been a huge success, that gimmick.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's an interesting take. With CJ Martin here saying some on Twitter are crapping on the NXT stuff because the Invaders are mid-level. Unfortunately, the top NXT talent are on a house show run in Wisconsin/Minnesota. I look at it this way. How else are you supposed to build up these guys? Like, whether these guys stick around as a unit long term, we'll have to wait and see. But I mean, why not? I mean,
look, and that's part of it. I think because remember and this is not unfamiliar. If you've been like, this is how a lot of fandom, and once again, and we know a lot of the diehards, the TNI fam here, did not like it early on when you saw a lot of different roster members. Like, they wanted the main eventers. They wanted Trick Williams. They wanted the names at NXT.
Yeah.
But guess what? You then did get them. And but it's going to be this. You're going to see a lot of back and forth with the names. Because obviously, I think I see a lot of what WWE and NXT's angle is here. Like, because they have thoughts on obviously a lot of individuals that are being used. And some of it's like, hey, We don't have time for you on our TV show. We're going to send you here to get you some time. And for some of them, it's sink or swim. Some of them they have long-term plans for. It's a mix. And they're pretty much throwing them out there to see how the crowd will react to them, how they'll look on TV, how they'll react on TV to the camera. So there's a lot of that going on. So you're going to get that mix back and forth. Now, it won't be as much on the TNA side because they're already so full on these shows with time on NXT. That's why you'll see mainly our main eventers. So that's why it looks, a lot of people think it should be, you should be equally exchanging. It ain't going to be like that. You just got to realize what it is. But once again, still very, very beneficial to the company.
Oh, sure.
Because when our talent's being seen on the CW by 600,000 people, near 700,000 people, like the type of numbers are doing, and we'll see what Gold Rush does coming up. But like Leon Slater, like he's becoming a household name to the WWE audience.
He is. That team up of Slater and Javon Evans, they're going to be wrestling together at the theater in Madison Square Garden. I mean, that's crazy. Taking on Dark State. I don't know if it's going to be the 18th or the 25th, but man, that's going to be something. So yeah, it's exciting. But yeah, what'd you think of the first match in the countdown?
I liked it. I liked it. I think we're seeing, and we've seen this. This has been a talking point on TNI for a while. Like always with Jake something, and it feels like we're getting another Jake something possible push.
Yeah.
To where? Don't know. Because it would be very interesting now if they were going the one angle where it looked like maybe he could even do something with like the new world champion. Like who knows? Like Jake's gotten involved in a few things, but I think they got to go with the maybe not a full-fledged heel, but just the angry Jake, like the Jake that will do anything to get a win. Like he's just the badass Jake something.
Yeah.
So we'll see where it goes. Like Hometown Man obviously wasn't right there. Mance, I think they got to figure, because I think Mance, I known him too long on the indies and stuff. I think they got to figure out what to do with Mance. I don't think they know his full direction yet. It seems like that's been going around. Like obviously his high point so far was his feud with Callahan and like the hardcore matches. But they got to like Mance is too good at what he does right now. I don't think he's now one of the individuals where there's just so many things that are clicking right. They haven't clicked right with him. And I think the stuff with him and Steph, so there feels like there needs to be a storyline or an angle to kind of get Mance somewhere, because it feels like right now, like he's kind of been in this mix. Like he was there with Macklin, Jake something. And obviously Macklin had that huge boost with the international title.
Yeah.
So it could happen obviously with him as well. But I think that's just where we'll see what happens, but we're not there yet.
Yeah, Mance, I felt like Mance needed the win tonight, but
it would have helped Mance for sure. But I know they're building Jake back up again, and it feels like Mance has kind of been on that road where in the end he falls to the guys lately, which we've seen. Like we were talking about Cedric, and then he gets a win. So the thing I do like about the TNA booking is nobody's too good to lose.
Right. You never know. Yeah.
Like they'll occasionally have someone go through the long undefeated streaks as part of something, but for the most part, anybody can lose. Hey, we'll talk about when we get to the main event. World champions take pins in this company. Faces of the franchise take pins in this company. Nobody's too good to be pinned.
Yeah. Right. It just depends on, what the long-term stuff is. Some people can afford to take a pin and it's not going to hurt them in the long run, because they're still going to push an individual, a group, so. But yeah, it was fun. It's the hometown, like I said, the
Penny
hometown
Hardaway
is so
jersey tonight.
over. Yeah, I heard the commentary team talking about that.
Do you remember the Penny Hardaway commercials, J-Bone? Little Penny?
Is that when he was there was like a little, it was like a puppet almost?
Sort of.
Sort of yeah. Not a puppet, more like what the hell do you call that? It's like more like a marionette
little
kind of
little figurine type guy.
Yeah, that too. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. Yeah, that's shoot, that goes back. Oh man. And then we get the king. The king has arrived and kind of did his own little pre-show little speech.
King's speech.
Yeah, the King's speech. And this was kind of interesting. He called out the man, Carlos Silva, and it was like, "Oh, what are you doing? you're crossing the line."
Call out the boss, man.
It's crazy.
Yeah, Kaz better watch himself. We're Team Carlos here.
This is true. And I don't think Carlos Silva is, I'm sure some people are like, oh, is Carlos Silva going to become a character? The most he's going to be involved, in my opinion, is just, talking to the audience a little bit. He's very hands-on with the title situation, handing the title to whoever wins, or if someone retains, handing it back to him, which I think is great, Yeah,
because that was the angle. Although we all know, like when you do the gauntlet cash in without advance notice, the president's not just there waiting for you to give you the belt. But he did. He congratulated him, gave him the belt.
He did.
But that wasn't the end of it, J-Bo.
Right. So then Nick Nemeth. Oh, hello, Rocky. Rocky just making himself known here. Pardon me. So Nick Nemeth comes out. Oh, of course, Ryan comes out too. Yeah, my big brother's got something to say. Yeah. It's like, yeah, thanks, Ryan. Go away now. Gives the mic to Nick, and he kind of calls out Kaz. Like he's like, oh, this whole thing stinks, and we think you're because Carlos said before that, Carlos did say that there is a big investigation happening.
Yes.
And Kaz
NXT.
And NXT, and Kaz is a part of
investigation.
And he's like,
we need the super sleuths.
Kaz is shocked. Kaz is shocked. He can't believe. Rocky, what are you doing? He wants attention. Wrong time, buddy. Wrong time. But he wants to figure this out. Nick is like, yeah, he's like, well, isn't it funny that, I got the beat down, you didn't, which obviously that changed later, but, yeah, very interesting. So then Nick says, or Kaz says, well, you just got to trust me. Because we're having this match. And
trust the champ.
Yeah, you got to trust the champ. But
Nick says he's cashing in.
Right, he's going to cash in. He's like after that match,
I'm cashing in.
I'm calling my shot. We're I'm gonna make that happen.
Oh,
So,
and what'd you think about the King throwing the Money in the Bank reference?
Mr. Money in the Bank. I thought that was great. It was like, oh man, yeah,
Some
it's
good references thrown tonight because we'll get into Macklin's promo later where he threw a bunch of references.
yeah. The artist formerly known as Dolph Ziggler was once a Money in the Bank holder, and pretty much did the same thing as Cass. He waited for his
They're
opportunity.
scoundrels. Scoundrels.
Scout.
Scallywags, if you will.
Not, not Nick Nemeth. No, he's a legend. You know, that's what that whole thing is about. You find an opportunity and you take it, you know.
Yeah.
So
and we'll get into it. Zier and Jack mentioned it, but like dust like this, like, and we'll get into Ryan Nemeth backstage. But this was one of the funnier episodes of TNA.
oh,
Like,
yeah.
well, for a pay-per-view, because it was we occasionally have these because a lot of the TNA Plus specials are definitely more wrestling focused.
Oh yeah.
Just like any pay-per-view.
Not a lot of backstage stuff.
Not a lot of backstage stuff normally, but there were in-ring promos tonight, backstage stuff.
Yeah.
This was more like a almost 3-hour long, really good Impact episode.
Yeah.
Which I'm a fan of.
Yeah, it was interesting. Yeah, because usually it's just boom, match.
Like that, you're storytelling through matches, which you can do. Ring psychology, storyline through matches, but they were doing a lot of storyline through the show. And I think, as we talked about yesterday, I think kind of the post Bound for Glory break into the quick going from a live show into the special, I think there's a reason they did it this way, because you're setting up storylines and angles through both, as opposed to your typical blow off type special events.
Yeah. So we're left with the big question mark of the night is what's going to happen in the main event. A lot of people waiting on Santana to show up, you know, for like a pre-show interview. Not there.
No, it was the Rubicon. He wasn't in the Rubicon.
Kind of wondering, you know, like what's the situation? Is he really injured? Is he not going to show up because of what happened last night? What's going to happen? Cass is like, whatever, I'm here. Just make it all about me. All right, so then we start out the main card then with TNA Knockouts title match, which was a great start. This really was a lot of fun. M by Elegance, and this is the first time she's had a Knockouts title match. So good for her. Yeah, it was against NXT's Kelani Jordan, who is the TNA Knockouts title holder. But yeah, the back and forth on this, and there was a little interference here and there, but it wasn't. It wasn't
nothing drastic.
Nothing crazy. No.
Like,
it was
expect
more
almost
like,
more from the Elegance brand. Like Heather did a little bit here and there. Maybe I didn't see anything, but you could say there was a little bit of interference, but I would say acceptable heel interference. But
yeah.
Now, J-Bone, did you know what the costumes were?
Well, it was little. They said it was like Little Red Riding Hood, and Heather was the wolf.
The wolf, yes.
Yeah. So, which was kind of funny.
I always enjoy the commitment, but this was an early contender for match of the night. I was very impressed.
Yeah.
I think, and I'll tell you, like we said it yesterday, and I knew it going in. what was going to be, because pretty much she's gone heel on NXT, Kelani.
Yeah.
And she was even more over as a babyface tonight. And she was over as a babyface yesterday for the TNA fans.
She wasn't very heelish tonight, which is
not at all.
No, I mean,
which kind of makes sense, though. If the angle is you're the TNA champ and you're embracing it as being TNA, that'd be an interesting angle to play. Now, she hasn't really done that yet on NXT. But if she does that angle, it's like we're taking her for our own as our champ, which I'm happy to do.
Yeah.
I did it for Trick Williams, but no one else was.
Right. So, yeah.
She was our adopted roster member.
She was getting cheered tonight. But she also, like, when she won, she wasn't shitty about it.
No.
You know, she wasn't like, give me my title. Of course I won. You peasants bow down. No. She was happy. She was smiling. She was like her old self, you know, standing on the turnbuckle with her title, and she was getting cheered. So, yeah, it's a tad bit confusing to me, but I'm not going to overthink it. You know, I'm trying to focus more on the wrestling end of things. But the match was great, and I said this after the match. I said M by Elegance, you know, aka Maggie. She is absolutely a future Knockouts champion. You know,
I agree.
She did great, and Justin Miller during the live reaction said,
Justin Miller.
Yeah, he was in there. He said, he says it's a blast watching her for Dreamwave down in Illinois.
Yeah, I know she does a lot over in your neck of the woods and the Midwest.
She was just in Milwaukee.
She's Midwest based.
Yeah,
it's like Heather. Actually. Well, maybe Heather moved to Florida. I don't know, but yeah, but very Midwest based is
the Warrior
M by Elegance, but she doesn't go by M by Elegance. I don't think really much at all in the Indies.
No, she goes by Maggie, or Maggie Lee. Yeah, but she was just in Milwaukee. The what's that? The Warriors show out of what's
Warrior
that?
Wrestling came back. Warrior Wrestling came back.
Yeah. Yeah, they just did a small show in Milwaukee on the downtown, some little place, like a little brew pub kind of place.
I know it's very big praise, but I see Little Silver. But I'll admit that watching her tonight, you do see it. Maggie Lee reminds me of Charlotte. She is tall and can move. Needs more work, but she will come into her own. Just give her time. Like you can see. Just because she is tall, athletic, has ability, has a look, like she does have a world of potential.
Yeah.
You can definitely see that a big future for her.
Yeah.
And I think what people are saying, like, I think Kelani's getting better and better every time we see her in ring.
Yeah.
I like people saying looks more comfortable. I would 100% agree with that. She's adapting very well. So yeah, stay tuned.
Oh, my freaking cat. All right. Take over the show. I'll be back in just 1 minute. This is what my Rocky does when he wants treats. He just like takes something and just starts knocking the hell out of it. It's unbelievable. I'll be right back.
All right. J-Bone will be back. We'll continue. Let us know what you thought about the Knockouts title match, and who do you see as kind of the future in this division? Because there's been a lot of change in the Knockouts division, and we'll get into more tonight as we're seeing pretty much I dare say a new era in the Knockouts division. A lot of changes, a lot of new people being added to it. But definitely something to keep our eyes on, because the Knockouts, like the X Division, are really the backbone of this company. And I think that's what really carries the brand a lot of the time here is those divisions mainly. So, but we will continue. And I do see a question real quick about Kylan King. I know, sadly, obviously after that initial injury, she re-injured herself. But then it seems like she is getting close again. The latest I saw, it seems like she's working out very well. So hopefully, maybe I would think by early next year could be in the cards, but I don't want to get cart before the horse. Everyone go at your own pace. Don't rush it. And yeah, we'll get into Marisade, because definitely been saying here since her debut, even when she was on NXT, that's another one. I think they're doing a good job, and I think it's tough not to say that obviously the people in charge, a lot of obviously Tommy Dreamer, Delirious, they're identifying talent that has potential to really make their mark here in TNA. But yeah, a lot of people here having thoughts on the knockouts. Definitely great to see. Great to see. Continue. But I don't want to get too far to J-Bone because I know he is going to be very opinionated. But we will get into this. Give me one sec here. I'm just going to pull this back up. All right. So, all right. So after that, we get Gia Miller with Laying Lee, Brookside, and Marisade. So that's talk about pretty much, and that's why we're talking knockouts here, about their aspirations. But then Ryan Nemeth comes in, and Ryan Nemeth with some of his all-time great lines, because he's been excellent. But he puts down poor Gia Miller. The wet hair comment. Oh my goodness, it's fantastic. Great night for Ryan. Great night for Ryan Nemeth. After last night. So we do get, as we talked about a little earlier, we get Santino with Ava and Ariana Grace talking about, hey, Santino not happy, thinking she knows something, she's up to something, Ava. And she doesn't come off looking totally innocent here. Santino doesn't believe her, but even Ariana doesn't really believe her at the end. She sides with the old man. Right, J-Bone?
Oh, you're talking about the discussion between Ava.
Yeah, we talked about it a little earlier that she came off a little heelish because Ariana agrees with Santino
Her
and not
dad,
Ava.
yeah.
That she might know something here that's going on. But
She
the only thing the only thing I really went over, J-Bone, was because I went to get your opinion because it was a comical segment where Gia's talking to Zaya, Langley, and Marisade, and then Ryan Nemeth chimed about being possible future champions, and then Ryan Nemeth chimes in, and we get he attacks poor Gia Miller's credibility as a broadcast journalist, and then goes with the "Why is your hair wet?" looking all the time. To
yeah, at Marisade, yeah, it's like
the pop in the audience. For Ryan Nemeth was very large for his jokes.
That's funny. Yeah,
he might have a history. He might have a future.
It's like, we have towels, right? It's like
they're free.
So funny. Yeah. Crazy. All right. Now this next match was interesting. We had BDE making his
Yes. Oh,
singles,
love this. Loved it.
his singles. Oh, I know why you loved it. It's BDE making his TNA singles match debut, aka Brandon does everything. It's
He
like
does everything, J-Bone.
I guess. I mean, does he?
He
Does he
does
do
everything. He even sat next to me at a show.
really?
Mhm.
Wow. Brandon sits next to front row Bill. Interesting. I mean, put it on the list, But yeah, so he faced AJ Francis. Now, before we get into the match, Bill, and number one, I love it when AJ Francis goes like right up to you and you're both doing the money, money, money. I'm like, that's my boy. And that just makes me all warm and fuzzy inside that he goes up to you every time. And I'm just like, that's amazing.
And I'll say this, J-Bone. I don't know if you noticed it, but the crowd was definitely leaning more and more in. The money, money, money is becoming a chant with the crowd. Like they're doing it in unison with them. That wasn't the case that long ago where that wasn't happening. It was a few like-minded individuals that were doing it. But
Right.
now he's getting more of that audience because I think he's winning them over with his matches.
Right. It's everything, Bill. It's his skills.
Oh yeah.
Number one, his mic skills. Slash charisma as a
Nobody's
heel.
hotter.
His in ring. I mean, he's a great moving big guy in the ring. That what is that one? The running knee and he flips over the top rope and lands on his feet on the. What is that called? The Tennessee Whiskey or something like that?
Yes, there you go, J-Bone.
How many big guys can do something like that? That's amazing.
Yes.
That's an amazing move. I love it.
Obviously, he's got the great choke slam.
Yeah.
He has obviously a spear pounce.
Yeah.
Like he's got a lot going for him. And like as you saw, like when he did like the ladder match and stuff, he'll take the risks, he'll take the bumps.
Yeah.
Like he'll get beat up. Like he kind of does it all. And then obviously he has his own show. He's doing all that. He's recording music.
The Penthouse.
NFL pedigree. Like the guy's like it's been a home run bringing him in.
It has.
I'm so glad that he's like here like for the long run. It's I hope he has a long career here in TNA.
Yeah, he's something.
Like guys like him don't like grow on trees. Like he's an asset.
Yeah,
and like he's even doing like the stuff right now, like the food drive stuff. And he obviously was wearing his Ravens gear, like the 410, the Baltimore area code. So like in his neck of the woods. So just great stuff from AJ Francis all around. So
yeah,
and I'll say this, BDE, I was impressed. I thought he did a really good job in this match.
I was, for someone that is, hasn't been around in the industry very long, maybe hasn't been trained super long.
Yeah, it was a really good foil for him, like the athleticism to get out of some of the stuff from AJ. And then like obviously taking some of that, like when that match first started and like he just was slammed him, like he just like slammed him down. I was like, woo, we're in for something.
Welcome to TNA. Yeah, I was impressed. His athletics. I mean, if he keeps on doing what he's doing, and he stays healthy, he'll end up like a Javon Evans is what I'm predicting. Javon Evans is really good.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And it just his whole attitude, like when he was interviewed, he doesn't come off like a Logan Paul. He comes off as someone who's humble, like, hey, this is my first time. I'm really excited about this.
Well, yeah, you could tell he's loving it. Like he's loving being there. Like that guy's having a blast.
Yeah.
Like he comes in his entrance, like that he was streaming and stuff. So you could tell, like, Like he did his first move. I don't think he meant to do it with the phone still in his hand. Like he was jumping out all like over the ropes with the phone
I
still in his hand.
thought he did. I was like, does he still have his phone?
Yeah, then he put it down. I think he forgot he even had it. He's so used to it, probably in his hand.
That's crazy. That's crazy. Now I want to rewind for a second. And I want to go back to AJ Francis. Did you notice anything different about AJ Francis?
Different about AJ Francis?
Like when he first came out, and before he even started walking down the aisle, and I'm looking at him, I'm like, is that AJ Francis?
Ooh, what are you saying, J-Bud?
I'm saying, I think in the time off, he slimmed up a little. He looked great. I think he looks a little more muscular.
He's a lean fighting machine right now.
I think he looks trimmer. I think he's definitely in better shape than he was a few months ago.
Well, I think he's a guy that works at his craft. Well, like I said, I think like Moose was the great example of obviously a guy that came from a different background and put in the work and work to get to where he is. And I think that AJ's the same way. I think those guys like, hey, if you become a professional athlete at the highest level, you work hard. And those guys know how to work hard. They're not going to be outworked. And they have the skills. And they're like I said, AJ is just tremendous.
Yeah.
Like when he first came on, like it was pretty obvious how it's like, well, this guy's pretty good. But then like when he got that title shot in Atlanta and all, it's like they got to keep this guy. Like you let this guy go, huge mistake. So no, it's because you just see how much they use him. Like I always talk about Eric Young as kind of like that Eric Young of 10 years ago, but you still see him used so much today. But he was the go-to guy for things. And it feels like AJ is kind of in that role as that heel. Like he'll host the show, he'll have the matches, he'll do comedy, he'll do whatever is needed, and he does it all very well.
He does. The charisma through the roof, and his in-ring ability, I think, is underrated. You know,
there's certain guys, and and it's usually the bigger guys, but like when you see them do that stuff, like it's impressive. It's very impressive.
Yeah. He's not just a one-trick pony. The guy's the guy's always pulling something out of his hat. So yeah, I seriously think he looks like he's lost some weight. But he's still like, even if he loses some more weight, he's still a big guy. You know?
Come on, man. You're on the line in the NFL, man. You're a big man.
Oh yeah. So yeah, props to AJ Francis. He looks healthier, he looks leaner, he looks meaner. Great match with BDE. I'm like, if anybody is gonna have a good match with this kid and make it look, you know, AJ Francis has the ability to make it look brutal, and protect them at the same time.
Yes, because I'll say this, and that is something like you might not notice it as much on TV, but that's a benefit to seeing stuff live. Like he's the veteran, he's the ring general in there, he's calling the shots, and you're right, like he's protecting them, he's making them look good. Like that's consummate pro.
Right.
So yeah, and like I said, and he was playing into it a little bit too, because that's the thing. Like AJ, just like Trick at times, and some other people, they're heels, but yet they react with the crowd. If the crowd wants to cheer the heels, they'll take the cheers.
Yeah,
and they'll embrace that. And I think AJ was doing it. We saw Rich do it later. We'll talk about too. Like First Class could 100% be almost more of a face act at some point. Because they're
I
cool
can see it
heels.
happening.
They're cool heels.
Depending on what happens over the course of the next few months with this whole NXT thing, and the it's kind of like Invasion Part 2.
Yeah, and you're right, because that thing, if he sides with NXT as opposed to TNA, that could definitely, like, he was siding with Trick Williams, not as much NXT, but that's how it came off to people.
Right. Yeah. So there was definitely lines drawn in the sand, like, you were with Trick or you weren't. And guys like Nick Nemeth, not with Trick, which was very interesting. He was like, I'm TNA, no, get away from me. He was defending his home turf. But yeah, great match. It was a lot. It was a lot better than I thought it was going to be. I was impressed with BDE and AJ Francis. Looked great out there. So he got the win. Gia Miller backstage with Macklin. And Macklin's pumped up for tonight. He is pissed. Yeah. Still no word from Santana, which is supposed to be his tag team partner, Bill. And Macklin is, I don't think it almost seemed like he was a little pissed off at Santana for not being there yet, but he's, obviously he's concerned. He's like, hey, if you see him, send him my way. We need to talk, So obviously, yeah, you got to work on some kind of game plan. But if he's not there, what are you going to do? Next is
I did like he was throwing jabs at the PC. He said the boys from the PC, because that's a jab when you say PC.
Oh,
like when you're going performance center, like you're taking jabs.
Yeah.
And then like he went with the address of there, like he was he was taking some shots, which I like that, because he's obviously going to be one of the leaders against this current invasion.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I could see that coming from a mile away. In fact, I saw people online when I was looking at people's reactions after Turning Point went off the air. A lot of people think this is building up towards now I can't think of it. It's a classic TNA match. What's the one where it's kind of like a War Games type match? It was the one that was supposed to happen in Canada. Lockdown. Thank you. Yeah, I was going to say it was supposed to happen in Canada. Then the pandemic hit and it didn't happen. People still wanted to come back. I smell it coming, Bill. I think it's going to happen.
Give me Lockdown.
Yeah. Gary Rossetti says would be interesting if First Class are faces when Casey Navarro comes back. Oh, yeah, that's yeah, we'll see. We'll see. All right, so now we got the no DQ match between Dani Luna and Indi Hartwell. This was good. This was this was a lot better than I thought it was going to be, honestly.
It's what the doctor ordered.
We saw, I mean, last night. I know Dani Luna was going to come out, get like gangbusters, because she's got that fierceness. She's got that edge lately. And what was going to be really interesting, Bill, is if we saw the same from Indi Hartwell, because Indi Hartwell's been playing this babyface character. Hey, I want to be the face of the Knockouts division. I want to be on top. I want to do this. I want to do that. And she's coming off real squeaky clean, which is great.
Until last night.
But, right. Until last night, it's like, ooh, okay. I
see got a little fire in her with that chair shot.
Little
I don't care
twist.
About winning.
Yeah, little spice, little fire, little spark. And so
little hot, little spicy, not curry, man. It's Indi Hartwell.
I saw I saw the I saw the artist formerly known as Curry Man online congratulating
Congratulating our champion.
yes his former tag team partner. Yeah.
I'll tell you, Jabo, I know he's got a job or something, but
Or something.
it was that. I'll tell you, like, is there no doubt in the world he wants to come here and face Frankie? Well, Frankie has the belt.
Oh man,
Like, he so wants to do that.
I'm sure. Yeah. Now, is Christopher Daniels technically retired? I'm not sure.
I think he pretty much said he's retired.
Is okay,
but I don't think he. It feels like he's the type that could be talked out of it for a match or two, if it's on his, like, what he wants to do.
his terms. Yeah.
Yeah. Now I feel like somebody was mentioning. I think the King, Frankie, was on Busted Open possibly today.
Oh yeah,
and did make insinuations about an AJ Styles match.
Yeah.
Because I know everybody, because I say these things, and people like to say, Bill, what are you talking about? You're crazy. Settle down. That ain't happening. I was told he'd never show back up in TNA. He did. I'm not saying he's going to have a match until proven otherwise. But I think this whole swerve with Mike Santana is because AJ Styles is having a match in TNA. And we'll get into it. I'm doubling down because I said I agreed with the Slammiversary result and waiting the Bound for Glory to give him the belt. I think that worked out better. And me and Jay talked briefly right before we went live. TNA took the risk by having Frankie cash in immediately and take that belt away from him. I think it was the right call. I don't think most companies have the guts to pull a move like that and anger the fan base. But TNA did. I think that's going to not only be beneficial to TNA, it's going to be beneficial to Mike Santana after what we saw tonight. Because what they're doing, and I said this last time, it's all about the chase. Once you get it, then what?
Right.
And now they got another chase. A chase with a guy that got screwed over again and again. That makes you so much more of a baby face in the end. And I think that's, once again, you have to execute it right. But I think the potential's there to execute this right. Now, like I said, it's a risk because they pissed a lot of people off.
Yeah.
Probably, honestly, including Mike Santana. And it's understandable. But I think the long play here, and once again, you're talking potentially on a new network and things like that to have this play out on, I think makes a lot of sense. Because we are in the final throes of the year, holidays. A lot of stuff's going to get missed.
Yeah.
So you don't want to execute your huge angles at this time of the year. You want to wait until you kick off the new year.
Yeah. And I mean, there's some big stuff happening now, but the culmination of, when it starts getting to the peak of everything, have it happen on a new network in the new year. Genesis was brought back for a reason. I think that's part of it, and we're going to see this all slowly build. We're seeing the NXT invasion. Well, are these guys just going to come out every week? No, we're going to start seeing singles matches. We're going to start seeing tag matches. It's all going to.
Well, the question is, I guess, do you see TNA do a run-in on Tuesday?
Right. Well, it could have happened at Madison Square Garden. Oh my God! At Gold Rush, what?
So wouldn't
it? That would be huge TNA doing a run-in at Madison Square Garden. Look, I don't care if it's the theater. It's still MSG. Okay, it's
It
the
is.
building. It's the location. You know. It. I mean, we've already got Leon Slater with Javon Evans happening, and we'll get to what happened with Leon Slater in a bit. But oh man, the potential. I mean, and I'm not going to sit here and say, oh yeah, this is going to happen and this is going to happen. I'm just saying the potential for things to happen it's up there, you know. Man, it's those NXT shows are going to be something special, you know. Well, plus look at all the different companies going to be represented. You're going to have AAA, Evolve, NXT, TNA.
The Big Four, I call it.
It's going to be right. It's going to be a lot of fun, you know. But yeah, back to Dani Luna and Indi Hartwell.
The only thing that I was expecting that I didn't get, I thought one of them would do the old carry in the trash can of weapons on the way in.
Oh,
because Dani came out with nothing. I'm like, what's this? And then obviously Indi came out with a chair. And obviously Dani had already immediately went under the ring to find something.
right.
But luckily there were some more weapons as we went along. Obviously
Right.
the only, because I'm you know me, with my ECW heritage, I'm always the weapon I always want to see in this type of match is a cheese grater. No cheese grater.
Oh, no
That's
blood.
okay.
No blood.
You don't have to have blood with a cheese grater, but a cheese grater is always fun.
Oh man, if you got a cheese grater, you got to take off a few layers, Bill. Come on.
You do. You just get an outer layer, exfoliate a little bit.
That's a different kind of exfoliation, Bill. Damn.
And plus, I feel like out of all people, Tommy Dreamer, I think, is just the most known for the cheese grater. Like, yeah, I feel like he was an innovator of the cheese grater spot.
Oh, and I think, speaking of Tommy Dreamer, there was a spot in this match that was just so much fun. It was so simple, but it was subtle. But I saw it and I was like, "That's Tommy." It was when they were both, I think, outside of the ring, and Dani Luna took a drink of something. Indi.
Oh, J-Bo.
What?
Get it right. A-game hydration.
Oh, excuse me.
The Johnny Damon Project. Come on, man, J-Bo. Sponsor.
My bad. Well, I'm just saying, typically when it's...
And A-game hydration, I've had it. I'm a big fan.
Really?
You're welcome to also join the TNI show if you like. So.
Oh.
Slide into those DMs. Because right now, I had to go with a local brisk iced tea. It's pretty tasty.
Oh, there you go. Blueberry pomegranate. Oh, I have not had that one. I know you're a tea guy.
I am a tea guy.
Always drinking the tea. So do they sell the drinks at the show?
Someone was asking about it. I think it was Armin asking. So it's a college. It's obviously Full Sail University.
Yeah.
They do not have alcohol available. They do have a very, like, I think I saw it last night. I didn't see it tonight, but I didn't really look. They had I think chips, candy, like they didn't have like a food. Like they had that. And I think like sodas and stuff. So they do have that. And I think, I forget if it's like donations and all because of how it works.
Yeah.
So it might be one of those things, but I did not partake, so I cannot fully tell you exactly how it is. But no, this I got earlier today. Just picked it up on my way to have some beverages.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have to look and see if it's available around. I haven't seen it at. It might be at my store. I haven't looked. There's a lot of new stuff at my store.
Yeah. Like I know if you look it up on their website, and obviously you can order it online.
Oh, there
But
you
it
go.
is getting into more and more markets. I'm not sure. Like I'm in the Northeast. It does seem like that might be more because like Johnny Damon has a lot of connections, New York, Boston. So that might be more of their focal area right now, but it is making its way. So try it out.
Yeah. So Little Silver on Twitch here says you can get A Game on Amazon too. Well, there you go. I'm guessing
you can get it anywhere.
You get like a 12 pack of it or something.
Yeah, get a case.
Yeah. There you go.
Knock those babies down. You know what, J-Bone? It's getting to the point we might have to have it, and then we're just drinking it on the podcast. Who knows what happens? It might be the new Checkers. Checkers, we're still open for business here.
There was the commenter, a guy. What's it called? A guy that eats Checkers. I forget. He was on the live reaction commenting like crazy. Yeah. So
there you go, Giant Supermarkets, and that they're out near me. So I think that's who has them near me is Giant Supermarkets.
I've never heard of that, but yeah, that's got to be like an East Coast thing. Okay.
Yeah, I think it's mainly that might even be Pennsylvania, maybe in New York.
Okay. Like in my area, there's Kroger.
I know Kroger. They're not around me, but I know them.
Okay. Kroger. It's like I work at Pick and Save, which is a Kroger store. So
that's okay. Part of the Kroger family.
Right. Yeah. So, all right.
Tell us about your local grocery stores.
But yeah, we'll have to check that out.
Piggly Wiggly.
Oh, we got a bunch of those around here. Yeah.
Oh, do you have a bunch of Piggly Wigglies?
Oh yeah, yeah. One just on the outside of town, and another one just up the freeway from us. Yeah. So they're all over. All right. So yeah, Indi Hartwell gets a win here. And then there's a backstage segment. Santino talking to Ava. Little cooler heads prevailing here. Ava said she hired more security. Oh, really? So, which is funny because then, is this where she walks away after they're talking to each other and Santino says to Ariano, "Do you trust her?" And she's like, "No." So that right there, it's like, you don't trust your own GM? Interesting. Very interesting. Obviously, Ariana Grace knows something that we don't know. But I forget. So someone in the chat said something about what if Ariana Grace is part of this invasion thing. I'm like, wouldn't it be interesting if all of a sudden Ariana Grace comes out, confronts Stax, and then all of a sudden they both, wink.
Well, there's got to be fallout about what Stax did.
Yeah. Well, Stax was.
Well, what he allowed to happen.
Right. He looked conflicted, but not that
enough to stop it.
Right. Yeah. He didn't. It's
like more
he
like
help Santino. He was like,
your fault, buddy.
Yeah. Like,
that's an awkward Thanksgiving.
Ooh. Yeah. The holiday season's gonna be rough.
Pass the cranberries, Stax. You son of a gun.
And no stuffing for you, you son of a gun. Yeah. Yeah, the holidays are definitely going to be awkward. So yeah, it's security. Yeah, security. Okay, well, let's see what happens. Next, we got the Inspiration defending their Knockouts tag team titles versus, well, advertised was Tessa Blanchard and Victoria Crawford. Apparently, I started spelling Crawford and stopped halfway through.
Oh, okay.
And the Angel Warriors. So
the undefeated Angel Warriors.
Yeah.
Which we saw at the tail of the tape.
And they also know how to watch a match on TV. I'm just saying.
It's a tough skill.
It is. Apparently for wrestlers, yes, it is. Just like, you're looking at your phone. You don't look at your phone like this. No.
Just you want people to know you're watching your phone. No, that's how you do it.
Right. Yeah. So yeah. Now this we touched on this earlier. Talking about Tessa coming out not in ring gear. So she says she's not cleared. And then
Bioflex didn't tell us that.
What's that?
Bioflex didn't tell us she wasn't clear.
This is true.
Come on, Bioflex.
Come on, you Samana guy. So then she gets on the mic, and it's like, oh, okay. Well, here's and Matthew, like I said, me and Matthew Raywald we're like in sync here, and not the band, but thinking the same thing. She's wearing some very interesting in-ring gear. It is not typical, not typical at all. So it's like, okay, what's going on here? So she grabs the mic, and of course she's gonna get booed, and she introduces her replacement for the match, Mila Moore. So that was a pleasant surprise, because I'm like, oh, a debut? Oh, okay.
Well, after we had her little vignette yesterday,
yeah.
So they were quick, bang,
yes. So Victoria Crawford tagging with Mila Moore, Angel Warriors, Zaya Brookside, and Ying Lee versus the Inspiration.
Get inspired.
Wait! I didn't do it right. There we go. All right. So, but yeah, what'd you think of this?
I enjoyed it. I thought, honestly, the Inspiration looked as good as they have since they've been back. I thought they looked really good in this match. I was impressed. I thought they, obviously, I'm a fan of Victoria Crawford, just like Tessa as well. But Victoria Crawford just always entertains me. And I thought her and Mila did pretty good. I thought it was an impressive start for her. I thought they worked pretty well together. And then I know it's a triple threat, but I guess technically it will be their first loss now. After I build up the whole, and that's what they did by them building up 5-0 Angel Warriors. They were asking for it to get the loss here. So no, I thought it was a good match. I thought the Inspiration were going to hold on here. I didn't see them losing in a 3-way. I'm sure they'll be defeated, but I'll say this: the Knockouts division is really getting built up. I think if Tessa was healthy, like to compete, I feel like they may take the titles, Tessa and Victoria.
You think so?
Yeah, I could see them being the next tag team champs.
Interesting.
I feel like that's their focus. Like they're going to focus on knockouts tag belts. And if Tessa Blanchard's involved in focusing on a specific division like that, no way she doesn't come out without something in the end. She's just too good.
Yeah. Well, now so CJ Martin was thinking kind of how I was thinking. Says maybe Tessa wasn't cleared yet after her enhancement surgery. Well, she had that done, and then she had the match.
She had the match with
against
Gia.
Yeah. So
she, like now it wasn't a really long match, but
right.
No, and I don't get into spoilers, but no, I'll confirm that's not the case.
Okay.
I just don't know how. I'm not sure how she got injured. And I'm not gonna suggest that she isn't injured.
Right. Yeah, maybe it was just an opportunity for a surprise. Maybe that's all it was. I don't know.
Yeah, so I don't know. I'll be interested to see. Like I said, we'll have to see on Thursday what the BioFlex is saying about, because they're gonna have to give an update on her.
I'm sure
we'll get some more intel then, unless it comes out in the meantime.
Yeah,
but hopefully she's back soon, because I'm a fan. And it felt like we already had a break of Tessa not being in action. I don't want another break of Tessa not being in action.
Right. Well, someone in the chat during the live reaction said something to the effect of after these tapings, she's supposed to go down to CMLL. And
I know she was at that press conference and all, was going to be doing some stuff. So I don't know if that's. You're right. Yeah. But although with TNA's schedule, I almost imagine she can work both.
Oh, sure. Well, what is she going to do? I mean, is she going to wrestle down? Is she cleared to wrestle down there? I mean,
it all depends on what it is.
Yeah,
I do not know.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll keep everyone
Fingers
updated.
Crossed.
Yeah. I mean, I hope she's all right, and we'll see. We'll find out. So
stuff. She'll be back soon.
Oh yeah. So then I don't know. I didn't write down anything as far as what happened in between here.
What after the match? It was. You know what? I think it went right.
Did it go right?
Yeah, I think it went right to the next match.
Okay, all right. So we get the Ali and the Great Hands for representing Order 4, and Tasha Steeles is out there with Special Agent Zero.
Special Agent Zero.
Nice. Man, if they make that his theme song, I'm gonna die. Then versus Cedric Alexander and the Hardys. So it's someone in the chat said, why didn't Cedric Alexander wear blue? I'm like, well, he's been wearing green since he came back. Why didn't the Hardys wear green?
Well, I don't know if he's ever embraced Carolina blue as a color. Obviously they very well do, the Hardys, with Omega and stuff. And I think Jeff had kind of the pain for the old Omega promotion. But the Carolina pride there. But that's fine. And to stand out, because sometimes when people tag with the Hardys, they embrace even go face. Why didn't he wear face paint? Because sometimes they do that when you're with the Hardys. You do what you're comfortable in. At this point, Cedric's enough of a vet and a pro. He's free to do what he wants.
Oh yeah. Just the fact that Cedric Alexander's tagging with the Hardys, I think, is pretty awesome.
Oh yeah, it's very cool. Very cool.
Yeah. So, I was just gonna say, Leon Slater wore some face paint when he tagged with the Hardys. That was pretty cool. But yeah, this was a lot of fun. I tell you, I got a feeling I got a feeling we might see the Great Hands get quite a push in the future. I think they might.
Don't say it, Jay Bud.
It's always a numbers game, Bill. It's always a numbers game. If we see the Great Hands versus the Hardys, I got a feeling we're gonna see a title change in the future.
Jay Bud, you're crazy.
I know.
The Great Hands beating the Hardys for the straps.
It's not.
How many dum-dums you have, J-Bone?
They're in the bag back here. I haven't opened it up. I got some gummies here, though, bro. Let me tell you. I don't know if I can show these on here if I'm going to get in trouble or not. We'll just say they're strawberry and they're very good.
There you go.
Yeah. Medicinal. It's purely medicinal.
Medicinal strawberries for you.
Yes. Delicious. Oh, and I also got some banana.
There you go.
Good stuff. It's like chewy banana bread is what it tastes like. Anyways, like I said, it's a numbers game, Bill. You got Tasha Steelz out there. You get Ali out there. You get
they rarely lose. Like when the system beat them.
They're on a roll.
Bound for Glory. That was like their first loss in a while.
Right.
As a unit.
But it's not going to hurt. Like we said this. It's not going to affect them.
Oh yeah, no, they're back to their winning ways. Like they're I just don't see it. Like good. Dark State beat the Hardys. I don't see that happening again.
Swag fan agrees.
I'd be shocked.
You see, now this is interesting. Now we hear stuff like this all the time, and honestly, I don't believe half of it. And I'm not saying I disagree with you, Lil Silver. I'm just saying Lil Silver says the Hardys contract is up this month.
Well, technically, they put pen to paper around this time a year ago. So there is some truth in that, but I think it's pretty much now. Is it official? Is it a handshake? But it's everything I've heard. It sounds like it's like they're not going anywhere.
I don't think so. I mean, there's too much. I think I think they're having a blast working with this next generation, guys like Leon Slater and Cedric Alexander and so many others. I think there's a whole plethora of people that the Hardys still want to work with. Santino called them the Great Hams. Yeah, he's so good at that. He's so good at. Yeah, well, he calls the Hardys.
That's an insult to hams.
He calls the Hardys the hard boys. It's like he's a treasure. But yeah, this was a lot of fun. Hardys looked great out there, and the Great Hands. Honestly, I mean, I get more and more excited when I see the Great Hands out there. Especially for Jason, we keep talking about Jason Hotch. He's going to have a breakout year. Somewhere down the line, he is going to have a breakout year where it's just going to be all about Jason.
For a while, I thought it was going to be this past year that he was going to break off of them and do his own thing. But then it didn't happen. It happened briefly, but then it corrected.
Right.
He was.
They just got stronger
for Tasha and all that, but then. Yeah, now they're just back to being a cohesive unit. But I feel like Hotch at some point will be that breakout guy.
Yeah, he is the future of the. I mean, I think they're going to win the tag titles, and then somewhere down the line, he is absolutely going to be a future champion, X Division champion, so on and so forth. But what did you think of this match, Bill?
Oh no, I liked that. I thought it was. I once again, I think everybody did, and you're right. The numbers game, like that's why Order 4 has been so successful, and that's the reason why they were able to win tonight. Like once they kind of got the distraction and got the Hardys out of the ring, like Special Agent Zero did his job, and they were able to get the win here. But so once again, that's like technically the Hardys. Now they didn't take a pin tonight, but the Hardys did not win, and that's happened a lot with the Hardys. Like the Hardys don't win all the time. Like they win a lot. Most of their tag defenses, obviously, but when they have the titles, but they're fine. Like that's a thing. I think that's why everyone says how well everyone gets along in that locker room is because, like I said, like nobody's bigger than anything else. Like champions can take losses here. Like this is like there's most companies are like, oh, like you never lose on TV at an indie. You're playing with your kids. You never take a pin ever. But yet here it's like, who cares?
Right.
Trade them off. In the end, you'll all be like this and be close, and anybody can beat anybody, and that's what you have happen. Last night we had a main event scheduled. New world champion Mike Santana against Ryan Nemeth. Ryan Nemeth didn't win the title, but somebody else did.
Yeah. Oh,
so
yeah.
Anything can happen in TNA.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Lil Silver talking about that. They also have the Fourth Rope Tag Team Championships. They came out with those belts on, so they were mentioned on the show. And I think there's still going to be some payoff down the road. You know how we had Enzo and Zilla
and Josh Bishop.
Yeah, correct. I couldn't remember who the other one was. I think there's going to be a future payoff on that. You know, maybe not necessarily them, but I think
that and JBL in my future payoff department.
Oh no, the JBL thing is dead in the water. It's
dead as a doornail.
Dead as a door, totally. But yeah, so then I had to step away for a minute, and then it came back, and someone in the chat said J Bone's missing the reunion. So so we get the System versus the Rascals, and all four. All four. We get the return of the artist formerly known as Wes Lee. Desmond Xavier is back. Now, I have not heard anything as far as what the contract situation is. This a one and done? They were all very, very.
It feels like he's home based on the result, J-Bone.
It could be, yeah, and it was a very emotional. I mean, these guys are wearing their hearts on their sleeve. It was the fact that all these guys are finally all together in the ring. It's a long time coming, Bill.
Oh, yeah.
These guys are all very close. They're family. So the fact that, it started out with Desmond Xavier joining TNA, almost feels like almost 10 years ago. What are we looking at, 2017-ish?
Mm-hmm.
And then Wentz and Trey Miguel joined him shortly thereafter. It was within the next year.
Yeah, because it was Wentz first, and then Trey.
And then they had a good run, not super successful because I don't think they ever had the tag titles.
No, a couple close calls. Like there was, I think, at least twice where they got the belts and then the decision got reversed.
Right.
One was in Philly for sure.
And I think the coolest thing that happened with them was having RVD in the treehouse.
Oh,
So-
that's a classic.
That is. That's a good
The
memory.
very underrated Rob Van Dam run of
Yeah.
that time period. Like Rob did a lot of gold in that last run.
Yeah.
And then like his like anti-internet mark stuff was awesome. It was like after my own heart. Like that's what I would probably do.
Yeah.
Just rip. But
Yeah.
I think that was some good stuff. Heck, I'd welcome. They go like on a new network. I'd bring back Rob Van Dam. He's one of those guys like the Hardys. It feels like there's like an open door policy. Like you're always welcome at TNA.
Oh yeah. Now, is he wrestling at all, or is he kind of retired?
I haven't seen him for a bit. What did he do? He did some random stuff with AEW briefly, like a year ago. I'm not sure if he's done like any big indies for like one-offs, but
yeah.
He's a busy guy.
Well, he's got his podcast.
He's got his podcast.
The hot tub scene says Lil Silver.
That was always classic, man.
That's
the TNA relationship with Twitch was never the same.
Yeah, this is true. I think it's because of that they changed some policies around. Yeah, interesting. Those were different times for the podcast as well. We were doing live reactions back then. That was a blast. Well, we were not just live reactions, but we were showing it, and that's when we had a whole different kind of audience too, because we had people from Europe tuning in because they were blocked out from Twitch, so they'd watch us because we were like, hey, here's TNA.
Here you go.
And us.
You got to stay. You got to put up with us.
Yeah, right.
You want your TNA.
You get some TNI. But yeah, this match was so much fun. Very emotional, like I said. Desmond Xavier looked great. There was some combo stuff that happened in this match that was just amazing. The stuff that happened back and forth between the system and the Rascals. So much fun. But yeah, anything else about this?
Just great to see. Well, I once again, after what we heard last night with JDC, I think he was like kind of reveling in it a little bit, which is good to see, because like this is like one of his last so many matches. Like if you're talking Genesis, you're probably talking very low number of matches probably left. At most, what, 3-4 matches?
Oh,
like you're talking one hand. You're talking one hand.
Sure. They might keep it to the specials. Who knows what he wants to do?
Yeah, so it might only be another 1 or 2 after this one. So
he kind of looked like he tweaked his knee.
Maybe.
So maybe. I'm just saying because yeah. But yeah, and we'll keep you guys informed as far as what officially is up with Desmond. Contract wise, if he's officially back or not, we're going to keep an eye on that. So, yeah,
I think it's probably going to happen. There's a chance.
The Bioflex report on
all I trust is the Bioflex report. If it's not there, it ain't news.
Yeah, right. There you go. Excuse me. All right. And then Santino's on the phone. He says something goofy. I forget what the hell it was. He says, something about, I don't know.
Cleanse.
No, he was on the phone before Eric Young showed up. He cracked some joke or something. But anyways, Eric Young shows up and he thinks Santino is behind this.
Maybe
and he basically like he's like, well, you're next on the cleanse list. Now, question, Bill. Did you happen to get one of these little flyers?
I did not, but I know there's a QR code.
I heard about this QR code.
Love a good QR code.
What is now? TNA's done this before with the QR code stuff. Dating a couple of years back to
Sammy,
right, when he was doing the what the hell was that? He was doing some. It was some. I forget. Like, I remember parts of it, and I know he had the QR code thing, and then we'd check it every week and
something lost, I think. But...
something, yeah. It was post OVE, wasn't it?
Oh yeah, post OVE.
It almost was like a playoff of his NXT thing with the Crow, kind of, sort of. Solomon Crow, his old character, something. But anyways,
old school.
But yeah, so Eric Young thinks Santino has something to do with this, and he's like, "You're next to be cleansed." I saw people in the chat; they think that Eric Young is behind this, the whole NXT thing.
I mean, add up.
I mean, Robert Stone is out there. I think we're going to get a promo from Robert Stone very soon.
ICU.
That's it. ICU. Thanks, Gary. I couldn't remember what the heck it was. But yeah, the good old ICU days. So yeah, and that leads into the X Division title match. Rich Swann versus the X Division champion, Leon Slater. Now, you were talking about contenders for match of the night. Man.
Yeah, well, this was definitely in that conversation.
My goodness. And look, we always gloat over how much we love Leon Slater and his moves, and he gets fired up and he gets pissed off. But man, Rich Swann.
Look, Rich can go with anybody.
But he looked amazing tonight. There was something. I mean, I know he's like clean and sober now. He took some time off and he's back, and he looks like he's been working out with AJ Francis, honestly.
Put in the work, man. Put in the work.
Rich Swann looks lean and mean, and was doing stuff that we haven't seen him do in a long time. He's his old self, but he looks like he's in better shape. He looks amazing.
He does.
He's almost unrecognizable. We're so used to seeing him with the dreads, and he's got all the short hair now, and but man, he looked like $1 million out there.
He did.
I'm so glad he's back.
Oh yeah. Oh no. You gotta have Rich Swann, man. At this point he's a TNA fixture.
Absolutely, yeah. Now, partway through the match, Leon Slater takes a hell of a bump going over the top rope, lands what
In
looks
the
like,
steps.
bounces his face off the corner of the steps outside the ring. And they replayed this on TV. And it's not like one of those things where someone, oh my God, he's going to crash his head on the steps, and someone takes him and they go boom with their hands. And he, the head barely touches it.
Mm.
No, this looked bad. Because as soon as
it got the ringside doctor to run over. It was it was too close for comfort. And I'll give credit. Like, if that was the ever sleight of hand, but I'll tell you, he won the match, Leon Slater.
Yeah.
But the rest of that match, he sure acted like a guy with a concussion in that match.
Or that, or a busted orbital bone,
or something. He couldn't. He wasn't straight. He was slanted the rest of the match.
Yeah.
That's some great ability to pull that off. Like when he went up on the top rope and was kind of like teetering,
wobbly,
like couldn't get his balance. Like his balance was off after that. Like it was either a great sell, like a top notch, and for a young guy like that, if he pulled that off, that guy's got to. He's even better than we think if he can pull that off.
Jeez.
Hopefully, Bioflex report once again. We hear he's got a clean bill, because I was worried about it there for a moment.
We better get I tell you what, we better get a Bioflex report tomorrow at the tapings.
I need my Bioflex.
Man, yeah, this is definitely in the category of match of the night. Rich Swann looked amazing. I'm so glad he's back.
Oh yeah.
Leon Slater, successful. I tell you what, there was a couple times in this match I didn't know if Leon was going to pull this off, especially with what bouncing his face off of the ring steps. Man.
Oh yeah.
Now let's get into the main event.
Well, just real quick, after the match, Gia does the interview with him, and they did the tribute to the memory of his grandmother. So we know he had a lot on his mind too. So very nice sentiment that they had on.
It was. Yeah, they showed a picture of them together, and so he just pardon me, his grandmother just passed away. And it looked like he had family, because when they kind of showed him hugging some people, and so it looked like he had some family there, I'm guessing. So so our thoughts go out to Leon Slater. So, and maybe, who knows, maybe this thing with bouncing his face off is going to lead to, if his grandma just passed away, maybe he's going to take a little time away, and it's like, okay, he's not cleared. Maybe that's what they're going to do.
Yeah, although we'll see, because he has a match on Tuesday the next year, right? So
we'll
he's a busy guy.
Yeah, we'll have to see what they're going to do. Yeah, but either way, he was amazing out there, whether it was legit or not.
Then we got the main event, J-Bone.
Oh man, what a beautiful hot mess. Because number one, no Santana.
Supposedly.
But Macklin, man, he's like, whatever, just give him to me.
Let's go.
Let's effing go. So Nick Nemeth comes out, because Nick Nemeth's younger brother is out there with him.
Right.
And of course, we got King Kaz looking like $1 million. And for a good portion of this match, now this, so my only criticism, and I understand what they had to do, what they were planning post match was a good chunk of the last portion of the show. This match was only 10 minutes long.
Mm-hmm.
And Santana was only there for like 5 minutes of it. So that in itself was interesting, but then obviously I was like, wow, they wrapped that up really quick. We found out why. Because they had to get to the invasion. But I tell you, all eyes were on Nick Nemeth at the end of that match.
Oh yeah, he tried.
He was just kind of like playing it real cool outside the ring. After now Santana did come.
He
showed up.
He did.
He showed up. He marched in there. Excuse me. Got a huge pop. And he's like, let's go. He is just fired up. He's like, let's go. And the crowd's like, yeah, he's here. It's hard to say former champ, but nonetheless, Santana's here. He's ready to go. And they get the win here. Little surprising, but they do get the win. And then just watching Nick Nemeth, just like he's waiting. He's like, okay, Macklin,
baby, cashing that gauntlet.
He's like waiting for Macklin and Santana get done with their celebration. Okay, and he's just he's starting to edge his way towards that where the trophy is and the title is, and he's kind of looking around. He grabs it and he runs right up to Daniel Spencer, and he's like, all right, let's go. We're going to do this right now. The camera swings around. He's facing the ring, focused on Daniel Spencer and Nick Nemeth, and out of nowhere, Jensen from NXT,
bang,
just clobbers him. I mean, it
was clobbering time.
It's clobbering time. Oh no, sorry, that's somewhere else. But is it me or did Brooks I haven't paid that much attention to Brooks Jensen. He's been doing other stuff in like Evolve and stuff. He hasn't been around much lately. But I'm like, man, out of like all the guys in the ring, he is huge. I mean, I think he's significantly taller than some of these guys.
Big boy.
So when he clobbered Nick Nemeth, I was like, wow, he's a freaking monster. But and then that was the start of it. They all bum rushed the ring. Macklin's getting beat down. Nick Nemeth got beat down. Santana, his arms all taped up.
We had some new TNA people that jumped in to try to help. We had Sinner Insane, and then we had the Hardys. And the Hardys.
Oh, the Hardys came down. Oh yeah, man, they were pissed off. They were like,
That's a numbers game.
He went down, and just one by one, this group of guys. And it's interesting because Hannafin used the term again on the show, perfect storm. So I'm wondering if they're going to get what they're going to call these guys. I don't know.
Unknown.
Yeah, we'll find out. Yeah, Mayor says Stacks won't be having Thanksgiving dinner with Santino after what happened tonight. Yeah, the holidays are going to be awkward. So an unsuccessful cash in. It didn't even.
he never cashed it in.
It never really happened. Right. Correct. Yeah. I should say unsuccessful attempt at a cash in, but we'll put it that way. Man, these guys are just brutal. And at the end, Santino's out there. He's yelling at Stacks.
Oh.
And Brooks Jensen clobbers Santino. Santino is out. And
Santino.
Stacks is kind of like, oh, well, you know, like he didn't prevent it.
He did not.
So, yeah. And that's pretty much where it goes off the air soon after that. And I'm just like, man.
Now we're waiting until Thursday.
So I got a feeling we're going to get a promo from Robert Stone. I have a feeling.
Probably. He likes to talk.
Yeah. He's a good talker. Excuse me. So, thoughts on all went down at the main event, Bill?
It's storytelling. I see where they're going. Like I said, I think based on what I saw tonight, I thought I understood what happened last night. I'm even more in agreement. I think it's going to play out the right way. We'll see how the angle with the NXT guys goes, but I think that's going to definitely. There you go. Yeah, that was a good line too. Nick Nemeth needs a scarf for his trophy.
He didn't even put a scarf on it.
Yeah, you call that? Where's your scarf? But no, I thought it was a good angle. Obviously, we know NXT's got a lot coming up. I think obviously you're going to continue to see the partnership continue. And we'll see what happens over these next couple of weeks of TV, because by being where they're at, a lot of easy access to that NXT roster. So there's a good chance you'll see even more people over the next few weeks of TV. So good show. I thought it was a good special, and I'm looking forward to the TV as we get into El Paso and the end of 2025 of TNA wrestling.
What a year. A damn successful year for TNA.
Damn successful.
And well deserved, you know. Hell yeah. And one thing we should mention, Kaz got clobbered too.
Yes. Yeah, we said that earlier.
Yeah.
Supposedly he got clobbered.
Yeah. Well, considering it now, I don't know which one it was, Tyrese or what's the other guy's name? Tyreek.
Yeah, there you go.
One of
Team
them.
names.
I mean, one of them. I mean, that was a hell of a clothesline / splash in the corner. He even went over the top rope. I was like, oh man, I think he overcompensated that one, but then everybody jumped in. It was like, oof, yeah. Kaz was not singled out. It was interesting because they're like, oh hey, yeah, what about this guy? Let's get him too. So yeah, we'll find out. Nobody was safe in this one. Tell you, Hannafin and Raywald, they're not on the same page very often, but they were tonight. They were very upset about this. So
as well they should.
Yeah.
A lot of anger.
So but yeah, so thank you everyone for joining on the live reaction. Thank you everyone for coming in on the review. If you're watching this after the fact, even more thanks. And make sure you guys, on your way out, you guys know what to do. Smash that like button, smash that sub button, ring that bell for notifications. Why? So that you know when more of our content hits your screen. We're out of here. We will see you. Well, we'll find out what's going to happen on Tuesday. We might just have to do a post NXT So depending on what happens, because I got a feeling it's going to get really interesting over the next few weeks on NXT and TNA. We'll see. We'll talk about it. And yeah, oh yeah, Kaz needs payback. Yeah, we'll see what kind of payback he gets. But yeah, so you got the tapings tomorrow, Bill.
Yep.
Have a good time, and yeah, we'll see everyone next week. Take care. Good night. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. We'll see you.